This is Dave Amato's 1970 Chevelle Malibu, a 496 big block beast pushing 670 horsepower.
Wham!
He spent over a decade making it perfect, but while working on another car in his garage, that car decided to roll backward straight into this one. Most people would have lost it. Dave just laughed, grabbed his tools, and went to work. New fender, perfect body lines, polished, ceramic coated. This man doesn't quit until it's flawless. That's the difference between fixing cars and mastering them. In this video, Dave's gonna show you how he fixed his car.
Hey guys, see I got a little project going here on the Chevelle. Had a little accident, crushed front fender. Bought a new one from Auto Metal Direct and brought it home to New York in my RV. And my brother put it on a stand and painted it at the body shop. Brought the old fender with me so he can match it. And it's a little dull. Knock it down 2,000, 3,000 and get the clear coat flattened out. And for you guys that are afraid to do this, I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's real easy. Don't be afraid to sand on clear coat. He put on like 4 coats for me. And he put it on nice. It didn't get too runny. And it's a little dull right now, but when I block sand it, knock it down, hit it with the polisher, break it down. And then I'll show you guys how to do this. Don't be scared to sand on clear coat. I'll teach you guys. Quite a job, you know. You gotta get the hinge off, get the hood off. You don't want to scratch nothing. Got the bumper off. All right, guys, I'm gonna knock down this clear coat. Get some 2000. Get a nice block, Wonder block. I got a bunch of these. Not hard, not soft, but you don't want to use your fingers. You want to wipe it down. Knock down the clear coat. Do it all by yourself. What you want to do is your paper wet. You should soak your paper. All brand new painted fender. About 4 coats. 3 clear coat, 3 coats. It's a little dull. You can't just wax it, you know, you gotta sand. You gotta knock it down. So you're just gonna start, and I'll show you guys. You're gonna knock it down. And there's dirt here too. You can tell if you got clear coat. When you go to here, you can see color in there. And they didn't clear coat it. Strokes here. You don't gotta do this. I'll show you when I buff it. I'll show you the 3000. This fender's just hanging here. You know, I got to take it back off and put all the trim on because the Malibu had the trim package. I got a Malibu sign here, and I got to put all these bolts, and you got to hold. You know, can't get to it pulling that inner fender. It's tough, and you don't want to put it on half-assed. Yeah, just knocking down this. There's some dirt, and what you want to do is when you're done sanding, when you see shine and color and dullness from sanding, that's your high and lows. See the shine in there? See the spots? See right here? All right, boys. I can see how flat I got it. I got it cut. I got it knocked down. I'm gonna switch over to 3000 now, so you know, takes all your 2000 scratches out. And then I'm gonna hit it with the buffer. I use a high-speed buffer. I don't ever use those new DA buffers. I just start out slow and bring my speed up, and it really polishes good if you can get used to the high-speed buffer. If you wanted to start out, you know, they sell these little buffers at dual action, you know. I'm old school, you know, I was buffing cars when I was 10 years old. And it's like, I always used to burn out 1,000 Makitas, you know, high-speed buffers. But you guys, when you get to this point, you pretty much got it flat. You can go to your 3000, then you're gonna start buffing. But I'll show you that too. Stand back. That's what you're trying to do is flatten it. Got some dirt out, some specks, and no color. Okay, so I'm flattening it out. And that was real brief, but I'll stay on it and I'll show you guys. It's like, let's see what we have here. So now you guys know what I was talking about. I got it all nice and flattened. Got all the clear coat flattened down. Pretty nice fender. It's just hanging there, and there's gonna be some lining up, but it's an American Metal Direct, so. You know, years ago now, I think I had put Keystone fender on here. That one's gone. So yeah, I got a little bit. I'm gonna hit it with the 3000 now, and then I'm gonna buff on that top panel and just do section at a time. When you hang your fender, it's all painted, you know. Open your door all the way. When you put these fenders on, open your door all the way. They come off easy. They come off hard, but when you put them on, open your door all the way on these A-bodies and that fender, it'll go right on, get your top bolt by your windshield on, and your 2 radiator support to fender bolts on. It won't fall off. Then you can sand on it, buff on it, and pull it back off. But yeah, make sure if you open the door all the way, you can really work with them. I wanted to tell you that. I said it was American Metal Direct, but it's Auto Metal Direct. It's the first time I used one of these, but they're all made in China. We know that. All right, you guys, so I buffed this top panel out with medium cut. It looks good. What I did is I used this medium cut pad, put a little water on. It's just so you're not dry. And then I like this compound. It cuts and finishes. I like it. I've used other ones. Try different things, but I use the Mother's Wizard. Wizard's a good one. You guys, I like the Wizard the best, actually. It's really good. They got it, sell it in a body supply store. Yeah, so I'll go over it again because this is the medium cut. So you guys, I did this. You can see it came out real good, but you guys missed it, so I'll just show you. Spread it out. I like the high-speed buffer. So you see, guys, what you want to do is wipe it down. And what I'll do is, when I use the yellow finish foam pad, this is polish and finish. So this will be the last. And you got to wash it with, I like that McGuire's yellow car wash soap. It's really good, the gold, whatever it is, but it's good. And let's see, I got that. Well, look at that. All those little scratches came out, Cat.
Go ahead.
So yeah, so you know,
And that's a dry cloth you're using?
Yeah, this is dry. So you know, just so you can see it. And then I'll go over it with the polishing, and then I'll fine pet foam, and then I'll wash it because you never get all the compound off, and then I'll ceramic coat it. Then I'll show you guys when it's all done. Hey, you guys, a little update on this fender I've been working on. I think I won the battle here. Got it all lined up. Got it nice even gap. Got it all. It's aftermarket, so I had to play with it a little bit. But you know, I did put the fender on all painted, you know, and I told you guys, knocked it down 2,000, then 3,000. Then I cut it with the buffer, medium cut pad, then a finishing pad. Then I ceramic coated it. I'm just getting the bottom trim on, put the die cast nose on. I gotta polish that yet. My brother painted that also for me. But I wanted to tell you guys, these new aftermarket fenders, they don't give you the bracket that holds the marker light. It's spot welded on your original fenders. And then the older aftermarket fenders still had that fabricated in. Now they don't have them. So make sure you pop that off with an air chisel or something, you know. You gotta have it. Can't buy them. You can make one. I left it on the fender. My brother's gonna send it to me. But I wanted to show you that. I gotta get the hood on, but I wanted to show you guys when you hang these fenders, open your door, get this bolt on, the back bolt. Get one of these bolts on, of these 2, so it don't fall off. You could polish on it. Then you bring in, when you're lining it, you bring in the cowl bolt with the shims to get your gap. And once you get your gap, you're gonna take your bottom bumper bolts and you're gonna raise this and you're gonna curl this part of your fender to get your tunnel here and your line. And then once you do that, bolt up your inner fender and don't forget your brace. These are always down, this part of the fender, tight. What you gotta do, don't use a slide hammer. Pull up on it. You get a bar, get a pry bar, angled pry bar, put it right under here, right under this steel lip. Bend that right up to where you want. Brings it right up, right nice with this. Get your piece on, your chrome piece on. And of course, you're gonna have to have shims in there wherever you want them, you know. But yeah, I wanted to show you that. My wife's gonna come out and help me do the hood. There it is. That'll be fun. No charge though. Later, guys. All right, boys, I'm finishing up the painted fender install on my Chevelle. It came out real good, but I got some things to share with you guys that I figured out. Okay, so this is an AMD fender that I put on this side. Years ago, I bought Goodmark hood, Goodmark inner fender steel, and that's still an old Goodmark fender. I bought an AMD fender when I had this accident, just you know, try different things. I heard good things about them, but what I found out, you guys would be surprised. But so I got me and my wife got the hood on, and you know, drops down nice on your stops. And here's your adjustment for your stops. There's a flathead right there. So you guys want to adjust your stops. That's pretty cool. You get that? It drops right down. I got a good gap. See this cat? Got a good gap. And what you want to do when you get your hood, you start over here. I went over this, but this gap here, you got to get this just right before you do your hood. You want to get this gap just right. Okay, that's how you start. Once you do this gap, and you know what bolt that is, the bolt that brings it in on the cowl. You want to get this line with these shims and these two bolts. That's your next step. You bring that up. The only thing that's going to affect this gap is your core support bushings. And you look at this line, you get this line, and you stand and you watch this line all the way. It should stay up. It should just stay going up. Even going up, stay level. And if this gap changes in your core support, the bushings might be a little worn out. Once you got that, you get your hood, you loosen your hinges. You want to bring the back of the hood down, the points. You got to push up pretty hard and get that hinges to move this way on those bolts. And I use a stick when I'm by myself. It's an adjustable stick, but she can do it. She did it. And you get these points down right here. Okay, you get that down. When you bring these down, it's gonna tighten this gap. And the higher your hood is over there, this will get opened up. Okay, remember that. But you only bring your hood down so far. And I'll show you with this AMD Fender. I'm down on my bumper stops. That's perfect. The back of my fender, or back of my hood is down with the hinges. I have this huge crown right here. Okay, so on my the old Fender, the Goodmark, you can see I don't have that crown. Okay, it's almost perfect. This Fender's pitched better, and I'll show you why. But you can only go so far down on this side because of the wiper arm right here. The arm's there. It'll catch this chrome if you go down too far. So I have this a smidge up. But if I was to bring this down even more, this would be perfect. This would be flat. But I'm gonna live with that because I've knocked this chrome off before. Okay? So I'll show you what's wrong, you guys, with these AMD Fenders. I can't even get my finger in here, okay? Right here, this gap, when they made it, China. Okay, on this older Goodmark Fender, I think it's like a 2008 I bought. I get my whole finger in there, get my thumb in there. And so I'm gonna have to bring this up. I'm just gonna drill out these little spot welds and maybe pop this up with some shims and then screw it and then tack it. But I'm gonna do it because I'm so close. But that just shows you that. Look at that. That looks like the hood's open. And I'm good. So I learned that. And another thing, this bracket came part of my aftermarket Goodmark Fender years ago, and it holds the marker light on. It sits up in there, and it, holds your marker light on. And the AMDs didn't come with it. And I don't think any of my brother cut it off for me and sent it to me because I left it there in New York. But I don't think any of the aftermarket Fenders. So you guys comment on it, let me know if you bought new Fenders and they're Goodmarks or any other besides AMD, if this bracket came, because you gotta have it. You can make one, it's just a 90. And another thing, this Fender's a little long. It's a little long when it's made. But besides that, I wanted to share those points with you guys. I wanted to share that with you guys. AMD, like everyone, I don't know if they like the name, but I wish I would have bought another Goodmark Fender. You learn, different things happen. It was a lot of work. I want to thank you guys for watching, all my little videos, Really, if I forget to thank you guys for watching. But I got another thing for you. So I got a headlight out. And I'm down to 2 original T3 headlights from GM. I had all 4. This low beam's out. That's actually an aftermarket low beam, remanufactured T3. This one's an original one. I got one left. I got one. I got a low and a high left. I got one left of the original T3s from GM. I'm gonna put this in. But yeah, this is, you could say it's lighter. And then the new ones, I bought these online. These are nice aftermarket headlights. Just want to share that with you guys. Electric Limited. Made in USA. That's pretty cool. And I got a 4-pack of these T3s. So, oh wow. I'm down to 2. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that too. And of course, thanks for watching, man. Morning, boys. I'm gonna fix this AMD Fender. Said I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna raise it up. It's down too low. Went over it with you guys. Got the hood all locking and stopped. Gonna bring that crown of that Fender up. So keep you posted, man. Okay, boys, I got these nice Cornwall drill bits. I'll get these spot welds all drilled out, and I'll show you again. We got one more to drill. I'm gonna pop it up, get this fender up a little. We got this little heel bar starting to come out of here now. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta be patient with this. Sometimes it's coming. I'm gonna raise it up. Yeah. Okay, getting there, man. Okay, boys, you can see I brought the crown the fender, stretched it, drilled out those spot welds, and I got a little ways to go, but I'm gonna bring it up just a little past, and then get that AMD Fender crown the right way. I'll show you. I drilled out the spot welds, and I just started working my way, stretching the metal, and I gotta tap it a little bit close to get it to screw down flush, and then weld it, and tack it, you know. I might use air rivets like I did years ago at work, big air rivets, then paint them. But yeah, I got the hood. I got it crowned like the old Goodmark Fender. Hell, I didn't know I would have bought another Goodmark Fender. Got it all shut and nice. I got it almost flush. Just a matter of you even wait a little bit, let that metal stretch. But yeah, man, thanks guys.